Infamous Gaming versus NAVI in the Dream League Season 10 group stages. Snako chasing down the Tiny. Tiny is pretty on fire here. Can he juke it through the trees? He cannot. That's going to be a first blood going to Whisper. Whisper comes forwards, uses the avalanche. Snako thrown up into the air under the tower as well. Snako getting very low here. Can they finish him off though? The Undying doing what he says on the tin, but not enough. He does fall. Now Crystallized could be in trouble as well as Moose and Whisper coming forwards, and the toss will finish the job. Double kill for Whisper. Middle lane, Schofield playing up with Magical. Meanwhile at top, Whisper once again not feeling very safe. Back to the mid lane though. Schofield having to kind of run around here on the clockwork, but actually they're bringing in more heroes. Moose is here, Pepita following as well. Tomato, it's a lot of heroes in for Magical here. They do not have any vision though. Surely they got something, right? They're just going to wait around until Magical dies. Alright, well, they should be able to do that. Reaper's Scythe comes in, they do find a kill. Schofield though getting very, very low on the front lines. Needs to get himself away, and that Battle Hunger might finish off. No, the heal comes in from the Necrophos, but Schofield gets dunked. Goodbye. Up on the high ground, Snako is able to find the kill onto the Phoenix. Snako comes forward, Schofield, he's got his smoke drop, but the call comes in, does manage to get it off, but not before the cogs, separating the heroes out, not letting them come up onto that high ground. Blizzy dropping low just to this damn battery assault. Meanwhile, Schofield, hooks onto a zombie, not quite sure that was intentional, and Schofield dropping low. Meanwhile, Crystallized from the low ground, coming up onto Pepita here. Pepita getting low, but immediately heals himself back up with the Ghost Shroud, and everybody from Navi seems to be dropping low. Blizzy goes in for the call, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Everybody is still full HP, and down goes Crystallized to the toss. Snako looking low. They do manage to finish off Moose. Mid lane now, Magical. Just trying to get some damage off. They actually get the call off onto Whisper, trying to drag him forwards here. Meanwhile, the egg on the background going to do a bit of damage as Tomato firing shots, trying to take out that tombstone. Now the Reaper's Scythe comes out, takes down Blizzy, and Infamous find themselves a couple, but they do lose Schofield. Schofield looking, he's got the shot. Does he want to go for the hook shot? Magical and Chew, both tempting targets, but actually it's Pepita who's kind of getting initiated on here. Where is the initiation here? Oh, that's a good egg. The Fear, though, going to chase everybody else away and allow their team to just take control of this fight. Kill the egg, kill Pepita. Schofield looking low, and the blink in from Magical should finish the job. The hook shot going to buy him a little bit of time, but not really enough. Tomato and Whisper now trying to get away. The dust does connect onto Tomato. Blizzy cancels the call nicely as actually Whisper turns around and kills Magical. What a turnaround. Tomato's here as well, looking to get some damage down. Crystallize. Oh, Tomato doesn't have anything. Into the Roshan pit we go. Tombstone laid out. Navi getting busy. Now the flares will give them vision, but it's going down so quickly. Magical does get the Aegis. Meanwhile, Pepita held still by the Bramble Maze. Pepita just kind of sitting here waiting for that Ghost Field to live. And then Whisper comes in trying to do damage. Crystallized does take him out, but Pepita, he's going to go down as well. Blizzy solo, limping away from this fight. Whisper slowed down, but they don't want to chase for more here. They are being careful as Tomato coming in. This is why you need to be careful, as Tomato could now just wreck Magical. Does have the Aegis though. Now Chew just kind of playing on the sideline. Meanwhile, Whisper picks up Snako on the sidelines. The sidelines are getting very, very violent. Now Magical trying to run away as Whisper does decide to pop that Bramble Maze. And Magical's just sitting here. Oh, dunk comes down onto Schofield, and Magical finally gets revealed and killed. These long drawn-out fights, I mean, feels pretty good to be an Undying in the situation, but oh, Undying, never mind, he gets destroyed. Now the Reaper's Scythe comes down, Magical is smart enough to kill him though, and there's a beautiful Fear coming out from Chew, gonna chase them back, and there's straight into a call. Infamous are in a lot of trouble as they lose their Tiny, and Pepita, well, he is able to get off the Ghost Shroud, heal himself up a bit, but look at all these zombies. They're ready to munch away. It's Halloween, and this Necrophos is feeling like it as he gets torn apart by the zombies and by Navi. Waiting, pushing this top tier 1. Is there going to be a defense from Infamous? Pepita into the trees, and there's a call coming out onto Pepita, but he does get the Ghost Shroud up. Meanwhile, Snako popped off pretty quickly. Moves his hair, he gets off that Supernova, defended by the cogs as well. Blizzy just can't get in to hit it, although Crystallized doing a pretty good job, but they don't do it in time. They're all stunned up. Now it's looking bad. Reaper's Scythe comes down. Down goes Crystallized. Down goes Blizzy. Down goes Moves as Magical chases him, but surely Magical. Now Schofield looking. Oh, he gets called up. Magical's here with Blizzy. That's a lot of damage. Down he goes. Yule's up onto the Phoenix when he comes crashing down to earth. Well, Whisper will be here to catch him, but now the fear comes out, holding Whisper still as the Husker comes into the backline trying to get his damage off. The stun is off onto 2. Down goes Pepita, down goes Whisper. Although with the sun, not going to be enough as the egg will be cracked open as well. Navi looking good. Top lane Tomato, what can he find though? Meanwhile, Whisper just trying to play off here. The call comes out onto the Whisper, but Tomato is here trying to do damage. He's just not doing that. Oh, never mind. He's doing a lot. He is doing a lot as down goes Blizzy, Saneko as well. Well, they will find the kill, and Tomato doesn't want to stick around. Now Navi comes up onto high ground. It does reveal them as Blizzy jumps forwards and gets the call. Meanwhile, Chu's just completely annihilated off the bat, but now they've got Whisper. They've got him inside the cogs. Crystallized with the BKB doing so much work here. Takes down one. I think the Tiny's out of this fight. Meanwhile, the egg gets blown up. Moose is dead. Now Tomato just trying to make a run for it. He's got this BKB and they can't seem to see him. Up onto the high ground now. Navi feeling their momentum. 11k gold advantage. Not a whole lot of kills, but that doesn't matter when you've got the gold in your pocket. And they're actually going to go on to the TA here, looking for the quick pickoff, but they can't quite find the damage. Now Blitz comes in with the call, now jumping straight onto Pepita. Pepita dropping low, but he's got that ghost shot. Should he want to use it? Just drops the Reaper's side. Crystallize eats the cheese though, got to keep him alive. Didn't die to the Reaper's side. That's pretty big actually. Might be an opening for Navi here as they come forwards. A call out onto Pepita, dragging him back. Meanwhile, Crystallizes gets annihilated by Tomato. The unstoppable Clink's going to work. Saneko gets killed on the backlines. Now Blizzy held still, killed by Tomato, and Infamous. They're victorious. In this fight, at least, they go for Roshan. Double damage on Tomato. It's going to make short work off the Rosh. Meanwhile, Saneko. Not sure you want to be here, my friend. Gets jumped on by Whisper. Now gets tossed over to Pepita. And the Huskar comes in. Can he do enough damage to Whisper? Down goes Saneko. The sun comes out. But Blizzy just running straight forward. They're popping their BKBs. They want to blow up this sun and they will be successful. Now Schofield held in place and murderized. Meanwhile, Pepita, the Elm Disc, going to do a bit to keep him alive. But without a team, he is pretty hopeless. The Aegis will be popped. And I think they're going to make short work of him when he respawns. Yours is going to delay his fate a little bit longer. But there's your cool. Oh, we get to go shout off as well. Just being annoying here. Making time. But it's Navi. There's no more buybacks. There's no more nothing. Navi. I don't think there's any way they defend from this. Tomato, he's just being annoying. Poking them in the side. Please stop attacking my ancient sir. But no. Navi ain't gonna agree with that. They're gonna finish off game number 1. Tomato coming forwards with the sun as well. But Tomato does get blown up. And there's your GG. Game number 1 goes to Navi. Very close game. But Navi do put it out the bag. Let's see how they do in game 2 now. Infamous versus Navi in this best of 3 series. Crystallize dropping low on the Ursa, but still just choosing to fight up versus move. But Schofield gets a toss in and finishes off that Ursa. Now Saneko. Lycan being played by Tomato coming on to Crystallize here. Crystallize on the Ursa. Gonna pop that ulti, try and go for Schofield, but he's just being locked down and juked around. He's just being played with here. And he can't really find a target and just gets chunked away at. Call is out front. Blizzy onto Moose. Blizzy once again on the axe. They take down the Phoenix. Cold. Blizzy really close to his blink dagger now. Wants to find this, but Infamous. They know if they get this kill right now, then it's going to set him really far back. But he does get the blink just before. He doesn't actually die here. They throw out the net, and there's even the supernova being used as Crystallize just runs straight over towards it. He does use the overpower just to destroy the egg nice and quick. Fear comes out, lands onto Schofield. Can Crystallize finish the job? One more hit, won't be able to do it. Oh, so close. Now Whisper on the Windrunner, playing around with Magical here. He's got the damage. Magical is just being melted. That is his first life though, as he does have this Aegis. Meanwhile, Blizzy jumping forwards, Moose in trouble. That Phoenix might not be able to get off this egg as he does just about pull it off at the last minute. Wow, that was close. Now Chu coming in, though Chu getting chewed up. And Pepita running forwards. They kill the egg, but now Blizzy in trouble as Pepita chases them down on that spider. Power Shot going to take care of Blizzy. Now Ursa, such a brawl here as Crystallize runs through and just blows up Tomato. Now going for Pepita as well. Pepita locked still by that cursed crown, trying to get down onto the low ground, but has to stop to spawn. The weapon dies for it. Navi take 2. Maybe even looking for more here. Schofield just kind of sitting around here, doesn't know what to do with himself. He really wants to find Magical here, but he can't quite find the damage. Magical will survive. Now Power Shot comes through, takes down Chu. Whisper gonna get stunned up. Meanwhile, Crystallize chooses to go for Schofield instead. And now will blink himself away. Finally, I think this brawl is coming to an end. Blizzy jumping in, doesn't quite land the call though. That means the Windrunner is going to be able to come off from Whisper as he backs away from this fight. Meanwhile, Schofield running in from behind, looking to get the 2-man avalanche. On to Snake and Magical, just holding them back. Meanwhile, Blizzy held still. Whisper still on the run. Knows not to get caught here. Meanwhile, Tomato just runs in and starts hitting around people. Moves blown up the back line. Tomato trying to run away solo. The call doesn't work. And the Curse Crown is going to come through. Do they have the follow-up damage? Crystallize running forwards. He just needs one more hit. But Schofield can't save him. Down goes Tomato. Down goes Whisper. And it looks like a convincing victory for NAVI. Magical. Uh-oh. It's Danger Town for Magical. Trying to jump in on Schofield here, but there comes Whisper on the backline. Just wants to blood Snake as quickly as possible. There comes the Sun on top. Crystallizes there, though. Great short work of moves. Now Magical gets a double kill. Pepita going down as well. Whisper in the middle of it all. It's a disaster for Infamous as NAVI take 4. Just feels like they can't catch a break. And now Pepita. Oh dear. Talking of someone who can't catch a break, Pepita gets ruined. NAVI showing no mercy. Well, Magical up on the high ground. Schofield. He's just a lone Tiny. Pretty small Tiny at that. He just gets brutalized. Baited into attacking Magical there. Does buy back. TP's in. Okay, cancelled it. False alarm, false alarm. Power shots coming across as the tip comes out from Chew onto Schofield. Schofield in the same place, but they know they've got sight there, surely. They saw him coming the last time, but they're going to do the exact same thing, though this time a little bit deeper in. Schofield gets annihilated, and they continue working on this tier 3 tower. NAVI just not really scared. They've got this Aegis on the Templar Assassin. What reason would they have to retreat? I mean, he's just firing out that Sunray. Infamous, unwilling, unable, incapable of responding to this. Oh, the power shot. The shackle doesn't really do anything as NAVI take yet another name. Moose gets blown up. This feels rough. This feels really rough. Down goes one ranged Rax and... Sorry, melee Rax. I mean, Tomato's doing a pretty good job down here. The call actually misses from Blizzy. And Tomato's just going to go in to finish the job. There we go, takes the tier 3. Alright, that'll open up some shrines. But NAVI not stopping. They've still got this Aegis. They really want to make some use of it. Meanwhile, Crystallize diving deep. They're going to go for Whisper. They take down the Wind Ranger. Now Magical just doing the damage. Moves, slides past, does pop the Supernova. Now Schofield, okay, he's doing this and that. They're actually able to take down Seneko. And now Moose coming forwards with the Sunray, but Crystallizes there. Moose going to go for the dive. Schofield in trouble, though. He is going to get dropped. Where is the Lycan? He's actually ratting away down at the bottom lane as Moose goes down. But NAVI, they're going to get these middle barracks surely. But, I mean, Infamous are just delaying. It's just delaying tactics. They are getting buildings of their own as Pepita. Got to be careful. You got to bait, but just not too much. Maybe we're going to get a Lycan fight now. Not too sure. Pepita, though, just gets annihilated so quickly. Very little he can do there. NAVI. They want to finish this game. They know they're ahead. They can feel it. And GG is called. Infamous cannot do it. And NAVI take a very convincing 2-0 victory. You say well played 1? I'm not sure what that means.